And you don't want to be having a sleepless night thinking, what if that comes down on top of the van? No thanks.
What do you think?
Oh, look at the size of them. Because smelling your bogs is not on my #1 list of things to do.
Got boobies on me stubby, I ought to check that out. G'day ladies and gents, welcome back to Overweight and Underpowered.
G'day folks, how you going?
We're just standing at the big miner out at Kapunda. We're on our way out to...
We're on our way out.
we're on our way.
Potatoes.
We're on our way out to Burra Creek Gorge. We're going to go see if we can get a free camp there at the World's End campground.
Yeah, try and duck in there for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And just check out Burra and the surrounding areas.
There's a few things to see and do, so we'll see what we can see.
Yeah, and we got the van over here. Mick's made up some pastries this morning. Not in the kitchen, cooking away.
Yep, knocked up some bloody homemade pasties there. Cornish, RTTT. No, that's Irish.
All right, come on, let's go.
Let's go. Enough messing around.
All right, pasties for lunch. Chef Mick, what do we got? We got a shabby looking oven mitt.
I think that's just about due to retire, just like Moa.
That's a shocker. It's seen some work.
It has had some work. What do we got? Pasties. How hot? Probably bloody hot if I poke my finger through that oven mitt. Oh, it's heavy. What do you think?
Oh, look at the size of them.
Oh, yeah, nice and hot.
Why are they so big?
Overweight and underpowered pasties. We don't do things by halves here.
Not that I'm complaining because I'm a fatty. They do look good.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
I just use a whole sheet of puff pastry, circle it around the edges, you don't waste it. I couldn't be stuffed rolling out puff pastry.
Fair cool.
Let's eat.
Look at the size of that. It's the size of your head. Taste test.
Not pretty good. Got some sauce there too if you want some sauce.
Yep. Right temperature too. Not bad. Not bad at all. Damn. Good. No wonder you're fatty. You can cook. Good.
Okay, let's get back on the road. As you can see from the drone work, the paddocks are as dry as Nana's homemade scones. We're heading towards Burra Creek Campground, World's End. 151 k's north of Adelaide, a free camp. Campsites are suitable for caravans, motorhomes, camper trailers and tents, facilities, drop toilets and rubbish bins. There are a bloody lot of gum trees around, so just be mindful of that. There's also part of the Hyson Trail that goes from World's End to Burra if you're not slugged like us and you want to go for a walk. Or you can just sit at your campsite and enjoy the scenery. Well, we've made it into the World's End campground at Burra Creek Gorge.
It's a pretty nice camp spot. There's some bloody big trees around, big gum trees. They are tent squashers and caravan killers.
I seen a little video the other day where some bloke had his tent next to a big gum tree and a whooshka come down the bloody limb of the tree and squashed his tent. Lucky he wasn't in it.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's why we park nowhere near these bad boys, because there's a little bit of breeze up and you don't want to be having a sleepless night thinking, what if that comes down on top of the van? No thanks.
We're in the middle of a bit of a drought, so
we'll park out in the open, I believe.
all right. Jock strap down. While we're messing around and setting up, I was just checking out the bin bag, make sure she was still secure. It's actually been working pretty good. That's on there pretty tight, but with one modification comes another. I've had to relocate the tap because the tap was on the drawbar, but now I've had to put it over here and mount it off the frame. Yeah. Looks good though. I just need to mount a soap holder now so we can wash our hands on the move. On the move? Yeah, no, off the drawbar.
Show us that soggy boggy system you did the other day.
Ah, the old SOG system, this one here. She's all wired in and plumbed into the pooper cartridge. If you don't know what a SOG system is, it's basically a fan that connects to the cassette, and when you open the flap of the toilet, it pulls out through the fan and then through a charcoal filter and out into the atmosphere. The charcoal filter so the neighbours don't smell the stench.
Yeah, it draws the smells out of the cartridge.
And it's also for in the van, so when you open the flap it doesn't waft up between your legs and go throughout the van and everybody's got to smell it.
Yeah, it's all for that chemical smell as well.
Yeah, but hopefully it works because it wasn't cheap. But so far so good.
Modifications for the big trip. If we're living in this thing full time, I want the good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, as good as us peasants can afford anyway.
That's right. All right, who's
what's
cooking?
what's for Tucker, man?
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I've got the BBQ in the back of the ute, so let's try that.
Some snags?
Yeah, I got some snags there. After that pasty for lunch, I don't know whether we need much, so let's break out the Shit Easy camp book and cook some sausages and bread.
Sounds good to me. If you're cooking it, I'm happy.
Who says I'm cooking?
Rock, scissors, paper.
Have a look at those landscape destroyers in the background. The campground offers basic bush camping with fire pits, rubbish bins, some picnic tables and benches and 3 composting toilets. There's plenty of room for all. Not in the toilets, in the campground that is. We've just pulled the Weber barbecue out. The old girl was watching the episode the other week and said, hey, boys, I've got a Weber there I'm not using. Take that and give it a trial. See what you think.
Thanks, Tawny.
Got some snags in the fridge. Rip them out. Chuck them on the Weber and see how she goes. It is a beautiful little spot down here at the World's End.
It is pretty busy though, isn't it?
It is pretty busy.
You're going to come down on a weekend. Be prepared to be smothered in people.
Smothered. All right, let's get some snags on. Get cooking.
Cook me some dinner. I'm hungry, man.
All right, might even save a couple for tomorrow. What do you reckon? Egg, bacon, sausage wrap?
Oh, yeah.
Cheese?
You're already thinking about your guts, you fat bastard.
I haven't even cooked dinner and I'm already thinking about tomorrow's breakfast. All right, let's have something to eat. Let's go. Just out for a bit of a walk before we fire the snags up on the barbecue. Thought we'd show you a bit of the World's End free camp. There's plenty of spots, but Jesus, there are some big gum trees floating around, so if you're thinking about parking underneath them,
Sure, you're gaming them, we are.
or do it at your own risk, I say. They do have bins here and a drop bogger up the top there, so if you're into that.
She's got a bit of tang on her.
There's a few people down this way and there's still a few people down that way if you spin the camera around there. And there's old Jaco sitting right there. Well away from the gum trees.
Yeah, not like these ones. Parked right underneath the monster. No thank you.
Pass. But it is a beautiful little spot and it's free.
All right, let's flick back and you can cook me those snaggarooskies.
Me?
Yes, you.
All right, let's go.
Might even partake in a beer. You want a beer?
Yeah, all right. Got a couple of Travellers in the fridge. Want to try one of those?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind giving them a go.
Righty-o.
That gives you some perspective on how big that tree is.
She's wide. Definitely a big gum tree.
It's got a big vagina.
I see.
Mick's standing in front of it. Oh, he's put his foot in it.
Yeah, bloop.
She's a decent size.
Always feels better talking to the camera when you've got something in your hands. I'll get the burnt one at the back there so we can't see it. There we go.
Oh, it's recording anyway.
All right, I reckon these are ready. Got boobies on me stubby hole to check that out. Ooh-wee.
What do you think of the Traveller beer?
Not too bad. It's only a 3.5, I reckon it's the midi, but yeah, nice flavour. Goes alright. If you do come down to Burra Creek Gorge or World's End, whichever one you want to call it, just be mindful of the fire season. I think it finished a couple of days ago on the 30th of April. I checked the website, it was a moderate fire day, so fire ban's over. But just check that if you're coming down this way to make sure you can have a barbecue or a fire in a fire pit.
Yeah, because if you start a fire, the fire department's going to whoop your bum because the grass around here is dry as still.
All right, let's get something in our guts. Cheers, guys. Now that we've got a couple of snags in our guts, come in the van, we'll give you a bit of a tour.
In we go. Welcome in. Welcome in.
This is our humble abode. There's a few people on the page that have been saying, hey, how do you guys sleep in that van? You're not together, are you?
We're not sleeping in the same bed.
We are twin brothers, so that would be a bit weird.
Would you want to sleep with that big farting ass? No, I think not.
What we've got is a Jayco Journey Outback 1961-3, 2018.
East-west.
East-west, double bunk. It is quite a large van for us, and at the top of our budget. We didn't want to spend too much more because we want to save some money for the trip.
Yep, all the money into the trip to make some memories.
Got some seat covers made up. Thanks, Dawny.
Yeah, cheers for that. She knew we were a bunch of grubs and we would ruin in 2 seconds.
Thanks, Mama.
Taber's a bit messy.
Blue Eddie's been working well anyway.
Yeah. There's my bedroom. East-west bed. Super comfy for me, no worries. Heaps of storage, heaps of room.
Got the oven. Still got the sticker on it. I haven't even taken that off yet. I don't think the last bloke that owned this van even used it. We've been using it for pizzas and stuff because it is on gas, so
I reckon you should bake me some overweight and underpowered pasties in there, man.
you reckon they'll fit?
Whoa. Struggle, but maybe.
I'll make them fit.
Show me your bedroom.
Alright, no worries. 3-way fridge.
Is that your bedroom?
No, that's the 3-way fridge. This is my bedroom down here. Come check it out. It was a double bunk, now converted into a single man's quarters. There's the prison plank right there. The dog box.
Dog box. Mick gets a dog bed.
We can put it back to a normal double bunk anytime we want. The old cabinet maker can put that back, no worries at all.
Yeah, easy peasy. No problem.
We still got the shower in the bucket there. We haven't had a shower yet, so we'll have to sort that out in a minute.
Nice little ensuite. Yeah, we still got the travel bucket.
Being a 1961-3 van, it is ensuite, which is good. So far, it's been serving us well. How good.
We do have a little rule with the old Thunderbox there.
We come up with that in the car today. We said, whoever does the most in the box empties the chowder canister.
That's a fair rule, I think.
What do you reckon? Get a little whiteboard? 1, 2, 3, 4. One of yours will fill it up. We'll have to bloody empty it. All right. That's enough messing around. We'll have to turn the lights off because we're letting the bugs in.
And we're using up the power now.
We're wasting the power. What we might do is just drop a little clip in of tomorrow's activities.
It'll be probably a week for you guys. I'll throw it in the edit for you and give you a little preview.
It'll be tomorrow for us and next week for you. We'll drop it right here. Slam some coffee down. Have some breakfast.
Someone forgot the coffee cups.
I was in that much of a haste to get going that I forgot to put the bloody Yeti cups back in. So, desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm just using the fire maple cup. Whatever works. We've just pulled into the centre of Burra, gone into the council office, and they've given us the key to the town. Who the hell's Midnight Oil? Peter Garrett?
Nah, I got nothing. Nothing.
Maybe this one will refresh your memory.
How can we dance while the earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning?
There we go. And now we're right there. Geez, that's hot, that tray.
How do you go this time? That looks pretty good. Is it icy cold in the middle?
No worries, guys. I hope you liked that little sneak peek of the next episode. Thanks for joining us on this one. It was only a short one. We just come down from Adelaide and had to wait for old ham hands to finish work, so
Yeah, yucky.
we didn't get up until late. So just a short one this time round. Thanks for joining us. If you liked it, give us a little thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you can.
And it won't be long until we're on tour.
Oh, I can't wait.
About a month's time, we're out of here full time. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Onward.
Onward.
Okay, Squire, what's for lunch? I know what's for lunch. It's the pasty.
Chef Mick here.
The pasties.
Travel oven.
Hang on.
The pasties.
What's that?
They're tick covers, aren't they?
Go through the van, you can smell that chemical smell. Chemical? Why can't we say chemical?
All right, these are just about done. I've got the stubby holder with the boobs on it, look. Different
Nice.
types. Hooters. Whoa, nearly dropped it too. Dropping snags, dropping beers. If you do come down this way, just make sure, if you're going to have a... Have a look how thick this gum tree is.
I reckon you could get inside that trunk, man. Nah, just joking. You wouldn't fit in there. Too girthy.
It's true. I don't think I can get up there anyway.